Hey guys, Katrina here from KB Coaching, 360-degree performance coach for business, life and health. Today, I just wanted to put together a short presentation on staying motivated. Let's face it, from time to time, each and every one of us will find ourselves in a rush of boredom and disinterest, even stagnation. We can lose our zest for life and we can feel tired, unmotivated, irritable, on a short fuse, and we may want to hide, under the covers rather than jump out of bed, excited to get on with what matters to us most. It all happens, and you might be feeling overwhelmed by work or sad about the pain and suffering out there in the community, or anxious about the global COVID situation, or just bored with the routine and humdrum of your daily life. Any of these things can happen, of course. So, I've put together some tips here, and one thing for sure is that you aren't alone. We all go through periods like this at some point. It's normal, but we don't want to stay there, and I'm sure you'd agree with that. It's not a great place to be. So the good news is we can do something about it. Woohoo! Here are some tips I've put together that will help you break out of the rut and feel excited about life and business again. The first thing I want to talk to you about is taking time out, because prolonged stress can wear us down and zap any enthusiasm we did once have. We need time out, not just in terms of holidays, but also in terms of our regular monthly, weekly and daily routines. Lately, it's been hard to get decent time out, hasn't it? Breathing is a big one. There is a lot of research about the importance of breath. Build into your day some time to take a few minutes to breathe and just be. Empty your mind of all stress and worry. Now, this can take some practice, but don't give up. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And as thoughts come into your mind, just gently push them back out and try to keep your mind empty and calm. Take slow, deep breaths and let all of your muscles relax. There are some very, very good breath routines, such as the 4-6-8 or the box breathing technique. Sit quietly and recharge your batteries. Do this daily or even twice daily, morning and night. I do it for 10 minutes each day as I lie on a roller with my arms out in a T shape, and this opens up my front body at the same time. I truly stop and connect with my breath and let my thoughts go. Many of us know about the benefits of meditation. How many of us actually do it? It's becoming more and more common and more accepted, of course, as well. But let's make it a thing. Build it into your daily routine. There are plenty of apps, and you can embrace a short practice if that's what works for you. Have you heard of the legs up the wall posture? Basically, it is exactly as it sounds. Lie on your back with your sit bones as close to the wall as is comfortable for you. From there, you extend your legs up the wall so that the backs of your legs are resting fully against it. And there are numerous benefits, including giving you all the benefits of inversion without the effort. Think headstands and handstands. It is super calming for the nervous system and helps quiet the mind, and does also relieve tired leg muscles. Now, who's tried a yoga class? It's the best. There are no distractions such as phone or bothersome people, and it's good for strength and mindfulness. It's a win-win. But we need quiet time as much as we need anything else in life. Give yourself the gift of inner peace. Get inspired. Going somewhere new, even if not too far from home, can feel amazing. A new park, a new cafe, neighbourhood, it can make all the difference. Learning is a great motivator. Take up a new hobby, maybe a new musical instrument, have a golf lesson, do a short course, try some new cooking styles. There are loads of courses and options out there, and doing something new is really energising. I've recently started a golf clinic, and I feel excited to have something to work on. So find something motivational, inspirational, uplifting to read. What about an autobiography of someone that you really admire? Creating a vision board is a great one. What do you want for your life? Start really envisioning it. Collecting images and words that kind of spell out and depict this life and bringing them together in a vision board. It's fun, it's effective, and it's creative. Therefore, it's inspiring. Listen to some music you love, or search for new music that you aren't overly familiar with. Maybe some jazz or classical or rap. Find a new artist to follow. Create a new playlist to lift your spirits. So consciously move through your thoughts to a more positive place, and focusing on nothing but work and our daily tasks in life can leave us feeling pretty uninspired and empty. But it's easy to turn it around if we want to. It's up to us. Make it a point to laugh. There's a reason that laughter is the best medicine. Be happy and joyful and lighthearted each day. The message: don't wait for inspiration to come knocking on your door. Go out and find it or create it yourself. So another tip here is to get excited. Think about the things that you have planned for the day and rekindle the enthusiasm you once felt for them. When we initially start a new project or a new hobby or job, we're generally excited about the possibilities and keen to get moving, aren't we? We have this kind of a move forward, woohoo, forge ahead mentality, don't we? Where we look into the future and we want to get on with it. But over time, we can lose that excitement for a variety of reasons, actually. Travel back in time for a moment and think about what got you so excited in the first place. What made your heart beat that little bit faster? What was it that you wanted? Remember that feeling and hang on to it. Even if your tasks aren't anything to be really excited about, at least think of them as a path to an end result. You want to think of the positive benefits to doing them. Now, I always find it's easy to get excited if you think of how it will benefit others. After all, we feel good when we're of service to others, don't we? So list the ways that your tasks will benefit your children, your partner, your colleagues, your community, and of course yourself as well. Identify the payoff and focus on that, because even mundane tasks, they do have benefits. Sometimes it's just a matter of switching our mindset to see the positive side. So reframe. Remember, if it is to be, it is up to me. One of my favourite quotes of all time. Baby steps. Sometimes the hardest part is actually getting started. But you know what? Just get started. Any action is better than no action, I always say. So the act of doing, it's motivating in itself. Work out what you want to do towards a project or hobby and have a little list of micro tasks. We can all take the micro steps to greatness, and what happens is that we get into this rhythm where you do the small thing and you tick it off, and then you feel empowered and you do the next thing, and so on. So it is really motivating. A project can sometimes feel so monstrous that we can kind of cringe and clam up at the thought of all that time and energy we'll need to expend. So instead of overwhelming yourself, just start small. And depending upon what it is, an effective approach is to set a timer for, say, 15 minutes and just start working on it. This has been particularly successful for people writing books. And, allow yourself to stop after 15 minutes if you really want to. But most often, once we actually start working on something, we will not want to stop. So don't focus on the big picture. Look at the smaller details and take them on one at a time. Any large task seems manageable once we break it down into smaller steps. See? Now you're inspiring yourself. Of course, taking care of your body. Sometimes our feelings of fatigue and our lack of mojo are caused by physical issues or deficiencies and tiredness, and they're not mental. But be sure you're getting enough rest as well as sleep. Yeah, there is a difference. Have to think about that time out that we just spoke about before. Eat food that nourishes your body. Drink enough water, get enough exercise. These are all the bleeding obvious, I know, but sometimes we aren't aware of the habits that we've formed, so I want to highlight this, especially when we're busy. We tend to grab the quickest, easiest meals, which aren't always the best choice, are they? Does the food you eat give you energy? Is it clean? Eating a lot of processed foods and sugar is like putting watered down petrol into your car. In order for our cars to run smoothly, we need to maintain them properly, and so it is with our bodies as well. Remember, the body is the vehicle for the mind and the soul. So taking care of your body will help you with your energy, your mood, and of course, your mindset. Now, rewarding yourself. Remember to reward yourself often. This is the best part. Have a few smaller rewards that you can aim for, like, when you finish A, you can have a massage, or, when you get to a certain point, you'll buy a new piece of clothing or go to a movie or have a big sleep in. It doesn't have to all involve spending money either, by the way. Be gentle with yourself. There will be always things that need to be done, won't there? The inbox is never really empty, but some of us take on way more than we can handle, and our lives turn into a pit of drudgery because of it. So try to eliminate the things that truly don't bring you joy, or at least minimise the time you spend on them. Do what you can and let the rest go, or ask for help, or delegate and outsource. I'm surprised at how many people like being asked to help. It actually makes them feel wanted. I like it myself too. So remember that motivation, just like happiness, is something that we choose, okay? We can choose our mindset every single day. We may need to give ourselves a little push at the beginning, but once we get into the right mindset, it's simple to stay there if we choose to. A motivated mindset is one of strength, discipline, courage, positive thinking, confidence, and never-ending hunger for success, all backed by the motivation from within you, okay? No one can do it for you. Remember, mindset is what separates the best from the rest. I encourage you now to write down 3 things that you will do on the back of this mini training. Go on, do it now. Write these 3 things down and then go back and you can revisit them once you've done that. So thank you for coming along and listening to this today. If you need support in any way, reach out for a consultation. I help solo professionals and coaches go further than ever. And just as I've done for hundreds of clients and my global coaching team, I will help you to take action and gain traction, manage your mind and leap into the future. So take a screenshot. And of course, I'd love you, if you're in the coaching industry, to join my Facebook group, the Coaching Squad. I hope you've gained some great information here. Love your feedback, and I look forward to seeing you again at my next mini training. Ciao for now.